Collective Libras, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing good. Hopefully y'all feeling good. Hopefully everything is going good with you guys, right? You don't have to be a Libra in order to listen to this message. You can be absolutely any sign, okay? And so yeah, let's get right on into it. All right, Libra. Hmm. Something about not waiting for the sign, or somebody is not waiting for a sign, okay? Something about not waiting, okay? Because we got wait in reverse here, okay? Wait in the reverse and look for a sign in the reverse. So something about go and stop looking for the sign. Something about I'm seeing monopoly, pass go and collect, pass go and collect. Something about somebody is not stopping at a stop sign as well. Pay attention to people that are not actually stopping at stop signs. Um, yeah. And make sure you stop when something needs to be stopped, or something needs to be stopped as well. Some of you guys can be in an energy where you are either trying to stop somebody else or somebody is trying to stop you, right? And this can be dealing with Charmed, okay? Charmed as in a TV show. You might be three sisters, something to deal with three, something to deal with yeah, Charmed or Charms, or somebody is working with their charm, okay? Something dealing with charm, okay? So, let's see here. All right, Libra. Okay, so it might be some type of charm is not working anymore. That's also what I'm getting. Okay, somebody's charm is not working anymore. Okay. Someone can be saying that somebody else is insane in the membrane. So it's something about insane in the membrane. That might be a song. That song may have something to deal with it. Whoever says, man, I'm insane in the membrane. Okay, but something may seem insane, or what you are experiencing is insane, or what you are, going through is insane. Like, yo, that is insane, right? This can have something to deal with a lot of people. Okay, so when we think about Charmed and we think about the Charm sisters, it's like every season, every episode, they had to come up against a certain demon, right? And they had to conquer this demon. Okay, I'm also seeing the guy. Who is the guy that dated one of the women, the main guy in Charmed, the TV show? Who is the main guy in the TV show Charmed? Um, he came to their house like almost every day. Let me see. I'm trying to find out who he was. Um, so he wasn't Julian, but maybe okay, Cole. Okay, and if he wasn't Cole, I believe it was another guy in the beginning of Charmed. Okay, Jack. I believe it was Jack. Okay, whoever Jack was in the beginning of Charm. So it's something dealing with um three people or a group of people, or it's always having to come up against um a demonic force, right? And a demonic force can simply be um a person or an experience, right? That's what I'm getting. All right. Something about a mask or a face shield. Um, all right. All right, Libra. Okay, so yeah, be careful of accidents, all right? Because I'm getting drooping, smashing into walls here. This say smashing into a wall, and then I got wait and looking for a sign in a reverse. So somebody is not waiting and they're not looking at the sign, and it says smashing into a wall. So be careful, okay? And also, somebody can feel like someone else is their test dummy, or I want to test you, all right? Some type of test here. Someone maybe failing a certain test here. We also have Tony Stark. So it's something that someone can continuously be experimenting with, right? Trying something until they get it right. Like, I gotta try this over and over and over again until I get it right. Or I'm looking for something and I gotta do it and do it again until I get it right. And that can be somebody feeling like, all right, well, am I just this test dummy? It's kind of like, how many times can you get hit until you can't get hit anymore? Or until you fall and you not get back up. All right. So be cautious of that. Something about Catholic. I had actually just looked up Catholic. I just um was walking around a neighborhood where I seen all these Marys, Mother Marys, in the front of their yard. And I had to look it up. Like, okay, all right, this definitely has something to deal with Catholic. We got this here. So something to deal with Catholic, the Catholic Church. And what I learned is that all Catholics are Christians, but all Christians are not Catholics. So that is very interesting. So somebody can maybe feel like you are some type of test dummy. This might have to deal with a religion. This might have something to deal with different religions. This may have something to deal with countries here, ethnics. All right, ethnics, right? Backgrounds. Um, yeah, you are some people's test dummy. They may get an enjoyment out of it, right? Um, I don't know if some of you Libras have been like treated unfairly. I definitely have been treated unfairly where I stay, which reminds me of yesterday. It's kind of like the service that other people get is not the service that you get. Or people intentionally do things to treat you unfairly. It's like segregation, but on another level, right? Where the joke is basically on you and they enjoy it, right? Something like being blacklisted, or they would just want to paint you black. All right, so like this restaurant I went to today, it literally says, because I do things like this, maybe that's the reason why I'm being targeted. But like the restaurant I went to today, it says burn two. So instead of giving me a burrito, they put burn two dinner. So I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. But we have so many experiences, right? I don't know if other people have talked about it or expressed it, but I'm pretty sure they have because I've heard other people talk about it and express it where they have been treated differently. And um, this type of treatment, it don't matter if you black, brown, purple, pink, they're gonna treat you different. It might be a community, but wherever you go, they treat you differently. So it might be about a certain religion that you are in, or it may be that you just don't think how everybody else think. It may be because they feel like you did something wrong and now you can be their test dummy, things like that. People could even be trying to run you over. I have people like not stopping at stop signs, like, bro, like you see me, so how you not gonna really stop? Like they literally trying to put fear in you or make you scared or, just do little things to make you snap. And the main thing, if you going through this as well, Libra, like the main thing is don't even snap. Don't give them what they want. You will see them laugh and things like that, but one day justice will be served, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. So that's just certain things that I experience, or they'll just do things purposely to give you lesser than everybody else, and don't even think that your kids is opted out of this discrimination. If you got kids, they'll do it to your kids too, right? So just be prepared. A part of gang stalking and targeted individuals, all because you think differently, or maybe you think too much. Okay? All right. So, something about your generation or this new generation, Generation X here. Okay? I'm hearing Born to Be Wild. Okay? That might be a song that you're listening to. Born to Be Wild. We have Generation X here. Something to deal with the um, letter X. All right? This might have something to deal with your ex. It might have something to deal with the end, because at the end of the day, the X is closer to the end. All right. Um, Also, X chromosomes, XY chromosomes. Okay, as well. Something to deal with slacker. Somebody may feel like you're a slacker, that you don't do enough, and that's kind of manipulation as well, because if they want you to go out here and go have a job, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be gang stalked at the job, right? I'm gonna be intimidated at the job. I'm gonna be, all these different things at the job place that I do go to. So how do you want somebody to actually make a living? You really can't, because you got to be worried about being stalked all day long, right? Things like that. I also saw it in like just everywhere, like the fake coughs and all this and all that. It like gets pathetic and boring at some point. The main goal for these people to do is to get you to want to check out. They want you to feel like, oh man, your world is crashing and you'll never be nothing and you'll never have nothing. And they want you to basically get to a point where you feel like unaliving yourself or things like that. But don't ever allow these people to get you to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth it. So, Yeah. Something about the phoenix. The phoenix will rise, right? Some of y'all might be Sagittarius, Libra. Some of y'all might have Sagittarius inside of y'all chart. Something dealing with Arizona. So Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, I just talked about Arizona a couple days ago, dealing with the four corners of the earth, the four corners of the world, four corners. Something to deal with shapes, right? um Something to deal with when you think of, I'm hearing also four quarters. Okay, four quarters, $1. I'm also hearing how to make $1 out of 15 cents. Some of you guys might be learning how to make $1 out of 15 cents, or trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, living wise. Okay, something about mythological, like, man, you may be based around myths, or maybe this is why people like you are targeted. Maybe you're a charm and they look at you like you don't believe in nothing but myths. Okay, so that can be something as well. All right, something to deal with birds. Maybe birds are attracted to you. You like birds. Birds flock to you, especially when birds are following you in some type of way. What is your favorite bird, right? I love the crows. Okay, I love crows, but I love all types of birds, especially the small birds. Sometimes the birds are talking to you, giving you messages, waking you up in the morning. Okay, and then also using the birds can also be another way of gang stalking. All right, when I first started to be gang stalked, literally like a bird, like it was fake bird sounds, and they would go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and it would drive me crazy in my room. And I know it's a lot of people that have said that too, that's dealing with these types of situations. These are the things that they do, right? So, yeah, some of y'all might have went through that as well. Um, Something to deal with Mesopotamia. I saw that. Dealing with the four corners, um, ancient Egypt, things like that. Okay, so yeah. All right, something about it's getting hot. Summertime and it's getting hot. Things are getting more hotter as well. All right, so when we think about things are getting hotter, it's like, okay, are you getting hotter or are you getting colder? Knowing when you playing a game of hot and cold, it's all about, if I'm getting warmer, that means that I'm more closer to my target, right? To the person that I'm trying to get to the idea that I'm trying to get to the mission I'm trying to get to. I'm getting hotter, it's getting hotter, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. And when it's going cold, that means that you're going away from the target. I'm also hearing going away from danger. So I'm also hearing danger. Danger by Mystical. That might be a message that y'all need to understand. Know some things. It's all in the video. Danger. Okay. So some of you guys might be in danger. Okay. Or somebody wants to make you feel like you are in danger, or they are endangerment. I'm also hearing endangerment. Okay, endangerment species, or your species is an endangerment, or you are an endangerment. Okay, your mental state, mental being, you are an endangerment. Okay, as well, your well-being is a endangerment. All right, whatever the case may be. All right, I'm seeing like a flashing light. Okay, also hearing flashing lights. So that might be something you need to listen to or watch a video of, flashing lights. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm also getting failure, epic fail. Okay, somebody is watching everything that you write, everything that you do, every video fails. So if you fail at something or you fail at doing something, they watch you fail as well. Okay? All right. Something about watch you fail, watch you fall, or watch your fall. Okay, something about a butterfly, keyboard. So this can be happening on some type of social media platform. This can be somebody behind a computer. This can have something to deal with technology. This also can have something to deal with something dealing with butterflies. Okay. Some of you guys love butterflies. Butterflies are attracted to you. All right. I'm also getting pay attention to the butterflies. I know this is quite different, but we just flowing and going. Something about I'm losing my mind too. Okay? I'm losing my mind too. Something to deal with the rainbow. Something about bubbles, blowing bubbles. I know that's random. Delete, delete, delete. So when I'm thinking about bubbles, I'm thinking about Powerpuff Girls, okay? Sugar Spice, everything nice, bubbles, some type of concoction. But when I'm thinking about bubbles and I'm seeing keyboard and dealing with typing, like erasing the bubble. Okay, I need to delete that and erase the bubble. I need to delete that and erase the conversation. So something is being erased or backtracked, something is being deleted. So yeah, something dealing with like a human guinea pig. Something can deal with a pig here, but guinea pig a test subject. Something to deal with electric shock, morphine, hidden cameras. Some type of and like something is inedible, 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 inevitable, inevitable. Something is inevitable. Okay, inevitable. All right. meaning that something you can't change what's going to happen is going to happen anyway. Right? Somebody can be tired of the inevitable. This might have something to deal with going somewhere, moving on somewhere, traveling somewhere, right? Leaving something behind, leaving someone behind, okay? It's inevitable. It's inevitable, right? And this may make somebody sad. Um, Thinking about what they have lost or what they don't have anymore, even though they might be going to something better. What all can this add up to with charms or charmed? Something to deal with paying attention to certain TV shows. Paying attention to the residents. Okay, something to deal with that TV show, the residents. I believe that is a TV show on Netflix. And I also felt like that TV show was telling my story as well. Just like the TV show, what was it? Forever. Right? Okay. Who killed A.B. Winters? This might be a murder mystery or something to deal with murders. Oh God. When I'm getting like test dummy, guinea pig, murders. Hopefully not. But we got electric shock here and morphine and hidden cameras. Somebody might like to watch another person go through certain things in their life and their residence. Something about the 6-point star here or 6 stars here or sis star. Somebody could be saying sistar, Sistar, sistar. All right. Okay, something to deal with what happened yesterday. What happened on Saturday. Well, that's all I have for y'all, Libra. Some might resonate. Check out the songs, check out the messages, check out the little things, and they may create a bigger thing. So check out Danger, the song, the video. Um, Lose My Mind. Some dealing with that song or that video. Some deal with the Powerpuff Girls or Bubbles. Lose My Mind or Losing My Mind. It was one or the other. something dealing with a TV show, something dealing with guinea pigs, test dummies, something dealing with birds. Some dealing with religions, ethnics. Yeah. Culturals. What's your, what do they call that? What when they ask you, yeah, your nationality. Some dealing with nationalities. Some dealing with this generation. Something dealing with the letter X. Something dealing with creating something. Be careful about smashing into walls. Be careful about people that's not stopping at stop signs. Being reckless while driving. Something about mask falling off. Something about a mask. Something about the TV show Charmed or Charms in general. And as we know, something about gang stalking, discrimination, the Mother Mary, and something about somebody wants you to burn too. All right. Peace, Libra.